Hey guys, what is going on? So right now we're going to talk about iOS 11.4 and how it's held up the last couple days. Now this is not my daily driver, but my daily driver is currently charging, so it's dead. You know, we had a little malfunction the other day, but I'll talk about that in another video. But pretty much from my experience, iOS 11.4 has been super solid. I do have one pet peeve, and it's not even about the operating system, but I'll get to that in a second. But overall performance, everything seems to be pretty solid. It honestly kind of reminds me of iOS 11.3.1. The main thing about this though is that the battery life isn't as good as it was on 11.3.1, if I'm being honest. Even 11.3.1 wasn't that great, but you know, my 7 Plus is just kind of going through battery like crazy, and I can only imagine what it's like for these smaller phones, the 6S, the 6, the 7s, and the 8s. I don't think battery life is too good on them, but I mean, it's just an iOS 11 problem as a whole. iOS 11 hasn't been that good at all. And one thing I really like is iCloud messaging, and it's really like a peace of mind, because like if you're going through somewhere and you accidentally break your phone or something, I know that my messages are actually synced up, so that's super sick. I'm really glad that's a feature, and they should have added this in like iOS 11.0, but I don't know what took them so long. They kept adding it in and then taking it out and adding it in and then whatever. Now this is the one pet peeve I have, and it's not really like an iOS 11.4 problem, but more so of an iOS problem overall. iOS 11.4 dropped on Tuesday, I believe, or Monday. It was this week, and pretty much Apple released iOS 11.4.1 beta 1 the day after, and I find that kind of weird because it already stated that there were bug fixes and other, you know, miscellaneous improvements, and I find that really weird. Like, why didn't they just release that the same day as 11.4? Why didn't they just put those bug fixes in 11.4, you know? Like, there was really no need for a beta, especially at 11.4.1. They've done this before, and I just find it really weird. Like, why can't they just release it the same day? Because now, technically, the latest version of iOS still has bugs that 11.4.1 beta 1 fixed, and I don't think they, you know, randomly just made 11.4.1 beta 1, you know, the day of 11.4. I think they actually did that for a while, and they were programming 11.4.1 beta 1 while 11.4 was being released too, so I don't know. I just really wish they didn't do that. I understand like 11.5 beta 1 or iOS 12 beta 1 or whatever, but going that far, iOS 11.4.1 beta 1 is just kind of pointless in my opinion. So this is what I would say. If you're on iOS 11.3.1 or below, I would really recommend you guys to update to 11.4. It has the latest and greatest. I mean, it's not going to be that great considering iOS 11, but iOS 11 wasn't that great overall anyway, so this is the most stable version of iOS 11 so far. The only reason I would tell you guys not to update would be if you're waiting for a jailbreak for 11.3.1, because there should be a jailbreak coming out for it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Dude, we are hitting goals like crazy. We just hit a milestone. We're gonna hit another milestone pretty soon, so it means a lot. Check out the links in the description as well. My second channel, my SoundCloud, all that stuff is down there, my websites. I'd really appreciate it if you guys could check it out. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys, and hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.